You want to try to get your edge on your blade as close to the center as you can. So I put blue dichrome on there. Just a second to dry. So I know what the width of my blade is. It should be about 125 thousandths. So I take approximately half of that, and I go down through there. I mark each side. And that gives me my basic center line that when I start grinding, I try to bring my point to that center point so that I keep it.
All right, let me see this. And then you
set
it for the half
I just, yeah.
way
So
point, and
my,
then that scores it?
Yeah. See, it's 125 thousandths.
Mm-hmm.
So half of that is approximately, I know, is right around 65 thousandths is what I usually set it at.
Mm-hmm.
And this is hardened steel, so I can take it and just pull it down through there, and it'll. Okay. It doesn't have to be right in the very center, so I do both sides, and it gives me a width down there because you don't want to grind it to a fine edge before you heat treat it.
Right.
I do that after the fact.
Okay.
So, and I do what they call a flat grind. I start grinding, and then I try to grind all the way up, and that's just a flat surface all the way up. Sometimes I do one that's just part way up, and these are harder to do, and the longer the blade is, the harder it is because you're working on a 2-inch surface, and you're working that back and forth, and you're trying to keep that even.
Yeah.
Most of my knives have the flat grind all the way up, and it's just easier to do. But this is where it takes the most skill in teaching somebody how to make a knife to do. And most people have the hardest time getting this part of it right, because what you're wanting to do is you got to put it at an angle, and at first you don't have a flat spot to work with. The more you grind and the flatter you get it,